the system. We know that you're not who you used to be. In fact, all the stupid people in Orlando, Florida know that you're not who you used to be. So Jeff, I know you're back there and know you're looking at a screen. You got lucky, and tonight, your luck runs out.
So where does that leave us on our recruitment, right? Well, we know firsthand that Leon Slater's certainly not system material. And I know all you trash here in Florida know that Obafemi certainly isn't system material. But I gotta say, two guys that I know very well, I know you know very well, two dirty, rotten scoundrels showed up here in TNA recently. And I'm talking about Eddie and Orlando Colóns. They just might have what it takes to be system material.
I'll speak of the devil. The Colóns are in the impact zone once again.
After clashing with Joe Hendry and Elijah last week in our main event live on Impact. Eddie and Orlando Colóns certainly surprised all of us. Obviously decorated champions in multiple promotions all over the world. A lot of history with Brian Myers and JDC, certainly.
Ridden many roads. Could they truly be system material?
Now, first and foremost, I want to remind everybody just what the Colóns last name means. You see, we're not in this business because it's a hobby or because we like to wrestle. This is our profession. It's a way of life. And there's only a few elite wrestlers that understand what exactly that means. Now, I look at y'all, and I got respect. Dirty Dango, we go a long way. Myers, much respect. My man. Exactamente, dile ahí lo que va a suceder.
Boys, we came here to TNA Wrestling not just to be a part of the roster. We came here to show everybody what it means to be a Colón. Dominance, greatness, violence. So we figured out, in order to take over TNA, why are we gonna fight against the system? Well, we can fight with the system. So, gentlemen, you have our backs. We have your backs.
I like these guys. I like these guys because the whole locker room knows things go a little easy if you trust the system.
He is doing a great job of taking it. As you said, Tom, the new standard here in TNA.
Now Mensa went for a crossbody, gets caught by Mike Santana. And think about the move that Mike Santana's got to be in after dealing with Ali last week.
I mean, if there's one thing Mustafa Ali knows how to do, it is push every single button. He is a master manipulator. He is a strategist. He has a mind for this business and life in general that I think people don't quite appreciate. Mike Santana seeing the worst of it.
I tried to get a word with Mike Santana earlier on today about what happened in that AA meeting, and he said, I'm not ready to talk about it.
Mike Santana is a simmering pot. of emotion. Underneath that sometimes cool, calm, and collected surface, you know there's a rage boiling. There is an energy. It comes out here in the ring.
Well, recently, Mike Santana celebrated over 2 years of sobriety. That's something he takes extremely seriously. Those AA meetings are sacred to him. For Mustafa Ali to even show his face there was incredibly disrespectful.
But it was effective again at getting underneath the skin of Santana.
Rolling buck 50. But Santana's responding right now, and Mensah able to kick out, but you can see how Mike Santana is dealing with the adversity.
Take another look at this, though. We got to take a look back. A beautiful rolling buck 50 from Mike Santana. Nearly got the win.
And now Santana trying to position Oro Mensah. And now Mensah going after Santana at the top turnbuckle.
Right here in dangerous territory.
A straight headbutt right between the eyes by the realist.
And now Santana finally maybe looking to finish.
Oh, that was beautiful. Nicely done by Oro Mensah.
That backflip into a kick, nearly taking the head off Santana.
Oh, he's going for Call of Autumn there. Did he get all of it? Oh, Santana able to kick out.
Beautifully done there by Mensah, but not enough to put the realist away.
Well, now Mensah
wait.
trying to corral Santana. Hold on, shoulders down and a kick out.
A little bit of back and forth. Whoa!
Now look at the strength. The 245-pounder Mike Santana has got control of Oro Mensah. Barco bomb!
And then
Spin the block! The STP! I hope Ali was watching. Santana wins.
Here's your winner, Mike Santana.
It's the undeniable diamond tonight on TNA Impact, and technically until the bell rings, this isn't official. So let's see if Tessa Blanchard tries to weasel her way out of this one.
hey, she's here, she's dressed, she's ready to go. And no matter what
There
the
we
crowd
go.
may feel about Tessa Blanchard, there is no denying what she can do between those ropes. I hope Kelsey Heather is ready for it.
For the first time in well over 4 years, Tessa Blanchard is in action on Impact and is taking it right to Kelsey Heather. And it looks like Tessa Blanchard is picking up right where she left off against Jordan Grace back at TNA Genesis.
Absolutely relentless here, just raining down blows on Kelsey Heather. And Tessa Blanchard, happy to just soak in the attention, good, bad, or indifferent.
And again, Blanchard was supposed to compete last week, refused to because she didn't get a physical in time before the matchup. Instead, the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich, stepped in, took Blanchard's matchup and won in very quick fashion, and then was jumped by NXT's Cora Jade after the fact. Cora Jade crossing paths with Blanchard last week as well.
Masha Slamovich, the Knockouts World Champion, has got to have her head on a swivel.
Well, to that point, look who's watching backstage. The TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich, who we know is scheduled to defend her TNA Knockouts World Championship 2 weeks from tomorrow, live on TNA Plus in El Paso, Texas, against Cora Jade at Sacrifice.
And look, there's no denying that the Knockouts World Championship is one of the most prestigious women's wrestling titles in the world, and that's why Slamovich has to look every which way. But I hope she's not spreading herself too thin, knowing someone like Tessa Blanchard could be waiting in the wings.
Tessa Blanchard didn't think it was smart for her to compete in the Battle Royal a number of weeks ago. Didn't like the chaos and the numbers of it.
Look, that's called working smart, whether you agree or not.
Could have earned a Knockouts World title shot had she won it.
Too many
shoulders down, and a kick out by Blanchard. Kelsey Heather trying to surprise
Wait.
Blanchard here. Shoulders
Again.
down and a kick out.
Good wherewithal from Heather, but not enough to stop Blanchard.
A cutter by Blanchard. And now trying to set up for the buzzsaw center of the ring.
Lights out.
Blanchard wins.
Here is your winner, Tessa Blanchard.
I hope Masha Slamovich, well, we know Masha Slamovich was watching that, and hopefully every knockout on the roster was as well. And Macklin now looking to turn this matchup all the way around. Big Thez press, and now absolutely slugging it out here with Casey Navarro.
And now an Olympic slam by bulletproof Steve Macklin. Here's the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Navarro.
Not count out Casey Navarro yet, as the Northern Armory looking on.
How does Macklin compartmentalize? There's 5 people basically up against him.
You gotta focus on the target in front of you. The man in the match, the man in the arena, as they say.
Oh!
And that man, Casey Navarro, is taking it to Macklin.
And now AJ Francis trying to get Navarro to go to the top rope to end this thing. Macklin's down. Great opportunity for Casey. Frog splash. Navarro, the cover. Oh, Macklin able to kick out.
Macklin nothing if not resilient here.
And Navarro certainly frustrated. Went for the big frog splash, and Macklin still kicked out.
And now look at this.
Ooh! Went for the 305 and got it.
And now will this be enough to put Macklin away?
Macklin charges at Navarro, able to roll through.
Oh, look at it, the strength of Macklin. Stopping Navarro.
Look at this face first into the canvas.
A little kiss goodnight, and Macklin is on fire.
And now puts Casey Navarro in the corner. Staring right at AJ Francis. Navarro gets caught in the crosshairs.
And you saw right there, Macklin throwing a glare to Eric Young and the Northern Armory as well. Sending a message.
KIA! He got all of that one. Cover. Macklin shuts down Navarro.
Here is your winner, Steve Macklin.
And Eric Young and the Northern Armory look quite pleased with what they saw out of Steve Macklin.
Does Steve Macklin have a decision to make when it comes to the Northern Armory?
Of officials of Santino Marella.
Now Heather by Elegance trying to save Ash. Oh, wait a minute. Danny Luna inadvertently went throat first into the middle rope.
Beautifully done. Great tag teamwork. Look out.
Oh, backstabber. And now it's Heather up top. Double stop.
Beautiful.
Great combination to win the titles. Oh, and it's broken up by Threat.
Just in the nick of time. But look out.
An exploder there by Jody. Threat trying to clean house. Now calling for a tag. There it is. Now Threat is legal.
And Heather's not done yet. There you go.
Trying to set up for pop shove it. Heather able to escape. Ash is now legal. Oh, and the driver. Is it enough to hold on to the titles? Oh, and a kick out by Ash. You doing all right there, bud?
Yeah, I'm just getting a little
sweaty.
It's getting a little too real for me, Tom, if you will. As I'm just hoping here, holding out hope. There you go.
He's going for the double knees to the back. Loves to set that up. Now a tag made. Heather's legal.
Look at this. Danny Luna is out on the floor as well. The opportunity is here. Ooh!
Blocked. Oh, and a stunner.
No, not like this.
Tag made, and it's Danny Luna into the fray. Oh, and a boot right to Heather.
Oh, God, no, not this again. We've seen this before.
Oh, my God! Tag made. And now trying to set up the pressure drop.
No, this can't be.
Threats legal! Threats legal! Spitfire retains! Time for Ash and Heather to go to work!
Here are your winners, and still the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Spitfire!
There is no God!
As per the agreed stipulation, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet our personal concierge. And unfortunately for you, that starts right now.
Workers' comp! Workers' comp!
They're gonna get a day rate. It's only 24 hours. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, I don't even want to know. This is unconscionable.
Congratulations to the champions, Spitfire. Ash and Heather by Elegance are their new personal concierges. I can't wait to see what happens. Go right at home.
And this is not a street fight here. This is not a no disqualification match. Oh, what the hell?
And a shot right to the midsection that will draw a disqualification for the referee. I don't think Callahan cares.
Clearly, the death machine has lost his mind here. Oh, these people are just as sick as I remember them.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, was trying to take his damn head off there. And Warner evaded it, now drops Callahan on the outside.
I mean, this match is thrown out of here, but the chaos yet continues.
And can you blame Callahan for the weeks of attacks by Mance Warner? You can understand why he was trying to take out Warner in this fashion.
Look, I can't blame him. I can understand it even. But you want to introduce an element like this. Oh, you got to be ready for it to turn around and burn you back.
Oh, now security trying to disarm Warner and separate these two.
It's going to take a lot. Trust me, the vitriol between these two.
Oh, and Callahan broke through the security to take down the Southern Psycho.
Just like I was saying, it's going to be a little tough to contain. And no doubt Warner and Callahan would be happy to oblige with security. Trying to lock things down here.
Doing anything to control the chaos, referees and security. Oh, wait a minute, now Warner charges after Callahan.
Here we go again.
It's on again.
What is gonna separate? What is gonna contain these two?
Warner and Callahan trying to tear each other apart. And hold on. The director of authority, Santana Morella, is here.
Finally!
I like what I see, but I tell you what, this is to be continued at Sacrifice in a street fight!
Oh, I love it.
Well, that's one way to settle things. Hey, wait!
But Callahan doesn't want to wait for Sacrifice. That is pure madness here in the Impact Zone, but per Santana Morella, 2 weeks from tomorrow in El Paso, Texas, live on TNA Plus, Warner, Callahan in a street fight at Sacrifice. Kazarian's got to gather himself. So, Wes, I have to ask, how do you feel about this six-man tag team matchup you've got coming up against Ace and the Rascals at Sacrifice?
Again, going back to the expertise that I have. Not only was it the tag team division that I was great in, but it was also the multi-man aspect as well, because, I mean, the Rascals definitely did their due diligence.
No doubt about
of
it.
establishing ourselves, of being a great trios team.
There goes Kazarian down to the outside, right in front of Tyson and Tyreek.
You good?
Frankie Kazarian recovering. I mean, who better to lead a team of trios than Wesley, but right out here on the floor.
Austin was looking for Sword of Glory, and Kazarian rolled away.
Okay.
He saw Ace Austin coming. Who could blame him?
Big right hand. And Ace Austin's got to be careful. A lot of numbers on the outside.
He's never really been the smartest one, though.
He was earlier. He had his eyes on Tyson and Tyreek when he was in the ring with Frankie and Kazarian. Look out.
Kick right to the face, and now Austin able to evade. Super kick right to Kazarian.
Hey, King.
A tribute there to Chris Bay, who continues his road to recovery.
Hey, man, don't look at me. Focus on your match.
And Ace with some hard looks over to Wes Lee here. And the boys, Tyson and Tyreek.
Understandably so, Wes.
And look at this.
DuPont and Igwe getting in the face of Ace Austin, and now, Frankie Kazarian was trying to capitalize on a distraction. Ace Austin's loading up. And Wesley came off a commentary, was going for Austin.
Making sure Ace Austin's thinking on his feet. Look out!
Oh, and a slingshot cutter. Here's the cover. Kazarian gets the win and surprises Austin.
Here is your winner, Frankie Kazarian.
Ace Austin having his mind in other places. Perhaps the mind games that Wes Lee was playing with him.
Kazarian continues to maintain momentum as the Call Your Shot Gauntlet winner.
However, heading into Sacrifice, the way things look here tonight, look at this.
Tyson and Tyreek jumping Ace Austin at the behest of Wes Lee.
And this could be a little bit of the preview of Sacrifice. But wait a second.
Hold on. The boys from the treehouse with steel chairs in hand, running off Tyson, Tyreek, and Wes Lee.
Well, Wesley and company getting the higher ground here.
The Colóns trying to back up the system. Oh, a spear by Moose cuts Obafemi in half.
Wait, look out though. Already lining up the X Division champion.
Going for another twist of fate. Oh, and Myers cracked Matt Hardy in the spear. A spear by Moose. Well, the referee is down after the altercation
He's
earlier.
coming too. Is this it?
The system beat Obafemi and the Hardys.
Here are your winners, the System.
And there's JDC coming down as well to congratulate his brethren. This is why Moose always says, ad nauseum, you have to trust the system.
Yeah, but Raywald, a second ago, we saw Brian Myers hiding the evidence. I think he hit Matt Hardy with one of those system rings. That helped Moose get the win. With the Colóns standing side by side with the system. Is there any stopping them? Oh, now wait a minute. You can see Moose giving the order. They want to make an example out of Matt Hardy.
Wait a minute.
But there's the TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry, and Elijah. Partners last week in our main event.
Coming out here to help even the odds against the system and the Colóns. Everything is broken down here. Wait a second, what now?
The Director of Authority, Santana Morella, is here in the impact zone.
Hey, after all this chaos, let me just make a couple big announcements before Sacrifice. Okay, recently, 2 times, Jeff Hardy got a pin on you in tag team action. So it's going to be Jeff Hardy versus Moose in a ladder match for the X Division Championship.
Whoa!
Oh, that's not all. I have one more. We're going to have a 10-man tag match. It's going to be the System and the Colóns versus Joe Hendry, Matt Hardy, and 3 guys of their choosing. Mystery guys. That's what I got to say.
Two absolutely huge announcements for Sacrifice. But who will Joe Hendry and Matt Hardy choose as their partners?